Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. Conclusion of the Crossing Roads.
Well, it's not really, but...
On the streets of the Imperial capital, Alliance forces crush Edelgard's army and take up the perimeter of the Imperial Palace. The time has come to face Emperor Edelgard and to free Rhea from her clutches.
Confrontation at the palace.
Is everyone ready? The objective of this battle is to defeat Edelgard and rescue Rhea. According to the information Dedu gave us, the throne room is directly north of the castle's main entrance. It's safe to assume that's where Edelgard is.
I don't want to kill Edelgard.
She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable. But that all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her. I ask that you and everyone here prepare yourselves to do the same.
Understood. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are prepared.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake. I have been prepared for this my whole life.
Captain Gerald taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness. One must cast aside their doubts before fighting.
The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else. I shall be prepared.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she took one look at my overstuffed muscles and surrendered in tears then and there.
I really hope that Edelgard will yield.
Edelgard is a stubborn one. I don't think she's likely to surrender.
Goddess, please protect us.
I'll fight with all I got to save Lady Rhea.
Rescuing Lady Rhea is my dearest wish. We must prevail no matter what it takes.
Satisfied yet, boy? Everyone made up their minds a long time ago.
Okay, let's get started. We're yours to command, my friend.
Leave it to me.
Everyone, take your positions. The battle is upon us.
Right. Dorothea is not coming along this time. What's the support's looking like?
Well, is that thanks a bunch? Is that thanks a bunch? Is that thanks a bunch?
Hello, Edelgard. Petra is scary. They got these guys as well, yeah.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go! Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
Yeah, wonder who has it.
My orders?
Petra is terrifying. Lucky crit?
I can't be letting you pass. I will defend, and I will be killing all of you. We must clear the way forward. For every person.
Dad.
At the ready.
I'll cut through. Shall we?
Where is your killer? You don't have your killer then. But, oh well.
Shall we?
I'm gonna try the killer bow experience again. You hit. She's done. Ooh.
Edelgard, I will not be keeping my promise. Give me forgiveness, please.
Goodbye, Petra. I don't need a door key.
We should be able to get through to the throne room now.
Leave it to me.
Let's make this quick. You lost that one.
This...
I'm on a roll! That's another one.
All right, next. Steady now.
I'll do my best.
What's my strategy? I must lead them well.
Onward.
Ah. Hey.
I wonder how Dedue's doing. I hope I get to see him again.
Guess I have no choice. Don't get used to this.
Right. Boom.
Pure grit. Oh! All right, who's next? I'm impressed. Ooh, nice. Can't afford to slack off.
Okay, they're all done. Right, what's the plan with this dude? One crack.
It's over. No hesitation.
Yeah, right.
You did it.
Hello, Dadu. You're gonna get wrecked.
So close. Must press on. Ugh.
So, just so that he'll be helpful, I reckon. Come over here. Now you can actually be helpful.
I cannot vanquish her alone. So I will join you in this battle. But if I fall, leave me. My only wish is for Edelgard's head.
This could turn the tides.
Axe craft from shining silver. A shield offering protection and resilience. Welcome back. Crit. Crit. Come on.
I'll cut you down!
You haven't earned my pity. Strong.
Yeah, I know. I walked him over to me, so he can actually help and be useful instead of just
So
getting
reliable.
wrecked by all the magic users that are over here. You know?
Hold a grudge if you must.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Nice form.
make a difference? Still far. Sorry, but it's you or me. It was the least.
That helps.
Alright, bring it all in.
I'm
man.
all right.
Bring it all in.
Still in it.
Infiltrators! Kill them!
Bit late.
Ha! Weak. Pathetic.
There. You just waited. Loser. Right, we take out the ballista.
Leave it to me.
So the dude
Sorry, it's
literally
gotta be
doesn't
like this.
move unless there's a direct path to Edelgard. Interesting. I didn't know that. You need heal.
You're too kind.
Steady now.
Everyone else come over here. Because we're going to take out this beast over here.
No chance. Did it again.
Pointless. Let's shake things up.
You know, people say Raphael's bad, but he's been low-key carrying this run.
Weak. Ha! Pathetic.
Yo. Bring you in, lad. Kill you.
All right, next.
My moment has arrived!
Yeah.
You got yourself killed. I could learn from. I'm hurt, but I'm with you.
Yeah, Raphael's great. I like him. He's low-key carrying my run.
Sorry it's gotta be like this.
Ineffective. Weak.
100%. 103 HP, sign me up. Yeah, but how many HP stat items did you use on him? Move everyone back a bit. What did it cost? Everything. Silver sword. Yeah. Just kill this guy.
Too slow.
One to remember.
No, I'll use Wind Guard.
Hold a grudge if you must.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Good. There's chests down here.
Watch and learn.
Pathetic.
Sorry. /I as H ping Nice. Are you alright? How much have you had to drink? Not enough. Moron. You are bad. Now he's in the open. Right, first we'll get you out of the way.
How about a curtsy? Thanks.
Why is... Nice. Which Dark Mage? You mean the female Dark Mage? Yeah, the one that is a female Dark Mage. Yes, I know, but the AI cheats. Remember, it has a female War Master as well.
An offensive sight. In a hurry to die, are you?
Jim, we know the AI cheats, okay? We know this. You took my movement. A trump card. to actually work on monsters.
Haven't. There is.
Still in it.
Are you okay, Jim? Are you having a bad realization that the AI is cheating?
Ineffective. Pathetic.
True.
At the ready.
Kill this dude. Yeah,
Sorry,
I just
but I
see
must.
Edelgard holding a chalice of beginnings. The only encounter that Edelgard does not have counterattack is when you fight her at Gronderfield but for the mock battle. At least I'm pretty sure. No, except the first mock battle is what I said. Oh yeah, except both mock battles. Every encounter pre-time skip, and the first one in the hoodie, and the first one.
Thank you.
Not Flame Emperor, but when she is in the
Leave it to me.
the monastery battle, chapter 12. She starts having that. That's when she starts having it.
Pure grit! For Gerald!
Yeah. Monastery Battle Chapter 12 is when she starts having it. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that.
Did the trick. Ooh, nice!
It's over. I must lead them well.
Predictable.
Pointless.
I'll cut you down.
All right, next. Weak. Pathetic.
The Myrmidon.
Thank you.
What Myrmidon?
There's no turning back now.
No, I didn't notice. So, okay. Playing Bird and Win has made me realize something.
Maybe...
That is a question that I've never asked before. If you play Bird and Win, what happens to Annette?
Pathetic.
Because you don't fight her, at least I don't recall fighting her. I wonder what happened. Because, I mean, we know Marianne killed herself in the other room. But Gilbert canonically dies at Grondafield. Even though he's not there, even though he's not there in the battle, he canonically dies in Grondafield apparently.
All is going to plan.
Yeah, but Mercedes was. Wouldn't a net because Gilbert's fighting? And also her friends, including Mercedes, to go eat ice cream daily. I was about to ask, does ice cream even exist? But then I remembered the Death Knight support conversations. I know. Okay, Jim, who do you ship the Death Knight with the most? Person, which person?
I'll do my best. Shall we? Let's make this quick.
I'll cut through.
Leave it to me.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations. Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
There's 6 of you left.
Oh, it never ends. How many more reinforcements are they gonna launch at us? If we don't block up the stairwells, it's never going to stop.
Oh, the dude's making a move.
Steady now.
Let me paint you a picture.
Still alive.
A striking display.
Shall we? Come, I have an idea.
Get wrecked, all of you.
What's my strategy?
Death.
This could turn the tides. At the ready.
Hang on, I want to see if you're correct, Joan.
Let's make this quick. Onward.
Basically, if you're a dude in Bodland, just don't be near
Shall
someone.
I'll cut through.
Leave it to me.
My orders?
Yeah, but Jim, crit is only carried if it's below the number.
Our
So I
quarrel
thought if
wasn't
he didn't crit
personal.
with 27, he might crit with a 52. Because the numbers to crit might have been 54 at least, you know? The number generated. Like the number needed.
Ineffective. We're all desperate,
Okay.
aren't we?
Okay, fair enough. Broken silver bird.
Too easy.
My moment has arrived.
We'll
Sorry,
discuss this more
but I must.
later.
Shall we? Thought you could best me?
What's my strategy?
Maybe.
All
Maybe.
is going to plan.
Appreciate it.
I'll do my best.
How would it do fair against Edelgard? So you'll take 25 damage twice, 50 damage. How much do you do back? Attack 68. Defense 30 plus 5 is the throw. 25. You ain't doing much, lad. Alright, Jim, how should I do this? Should I let the dude kill himself on Edelgard? Or
Steady now.
do I make sure the dude survives? Okay. What's she crit? I'm not gonna do that. Oh, Jim, can you do me a favor actually? Can you look up every unique combination of Edelgard?
Me of all people. Really?
Stand here. Can you wreck this guy?
You're making me work.
It seems.
So just buy left and Claude. We'll see.
A fitting outcome.
We'll see what the dude does.
I will destroy you. All right, who's next?
I must lead them well.
Make a difference?
We did it! The enemy won't be able to send any more reinforcements now.
Clever tactic. It's going to be difficult to turn the tables now.
Copy and paste. Flame, Claude, Byleth, Letitia, any Black Eagle, and Cetus. Well, sadly, Cetus ain't here. Well, I'll give everyone a shot. You know what? I think, for story purposes, I'm gonna let the dude kill himself on Edelgard. For story reasons. It'd be the tragic loss of the climactic fight. I will be cringe. No. He shall not live. Right, so... Flame. God. Right. I'm gonna rewind it anyway, so it's fine.
Edelgard, please, release Rhea. Release Fodlan.
If you strike me down, they will return. I cannot permit what you desire. You are a child of the goddess. You must not be allowed power over the people.
Oh, miracle! Flame, Claude.
At the ready.
I don't want you to crit, so just do acid
Your
stuff.
ideals. I understand they're not so far removed from my own. But without sufficient knowledge of this land's suffering, I can't entrust Fodlan to you.
Perhaps. I dare say it's true that I don't fully understand the history of Fodlan. Still, I've seen many things in my life. Don't worry. I'll finish the job for you. Good time for a secret scheme.
No, I'll keep it.
Onward.
Fine, I'll make it easier to get to do over to Edelgard this turn. Now you can have a crack at her.
Let's make this quick.
Why does Lysithea kill? Okay, that doesn't. That's fine. But it kills Lysithea.
Lysithea, you and I are so alike. We could have walked the same path.
We're alike. You don't mean to tell me... It can't be.
Yet now we're at a crossroads. There's no turning back. Must we fight each other for the things we believe in?
Fine, I'll let the
That's
do live.
exactly what's gonna happen. And I will defeat you, Edelgard.
Edelgard, give up! We don't want to kill you!
But I must kill you. If I don't, the righteous world I dream of will never see the light. Come at me with everything you have. For one of us, this is the end.
What's my strategy?
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Professor, I suppose you think you can
Let's see.
defeat me, is that right? But I will never give up. Even if my arms and legs failed me, I would still find a way to move forward. I will smash that false goddess and her minion into the ground. I will fight to free this world from her vile grasp.
So this...
Damn, was Byleth not a full HP? Did that just... Why does that auto one-shot? Fair enough.
What's my strategy?
I want to see if I can get to do the kill.
Professor, I suppose you think you can defeat me, is that right? But I will...
Watch and learn!
Let's see if the dude will get the kill. He does 25 damage, right? No, 68 minus 35. He does 33 damage. Come on, kill her.
So, you're another of the goddess's vanguard. You don't have even a shred of self-awareness, do you? Come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery.
Oh yeah, the dude can't kill her, he's an NPC. I forgot that. Right. Zip. Goodbye, Edelgard.
It looks as though my path will end here. claim your victory. Strike me down. You must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand. I wanted to walk with you.
So, damn, so we actually just fully brain Edelgard. Not like give her a clean beheading. Just boom, like that. The most powerful line in that, your path lies across my grave. That's a good line. The writing in this was amazing.
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for, even though Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark. I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. Their allies yet live. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge. If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts enclosed. There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors, and the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind, you were a better man than I believed you to be. So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them. The allies of Monica and Tomas, well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who are these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one. Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought.
Let's ask Rhea about it.
Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
You have come to save me. Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again all this time. Is it truly you?
I don't have a single support conversation with you, so I don't know why you're acting like this.
Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the professor, and for rescuing me. Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
The wielder of the sword of the Creator.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the sword of the Creator.
I hate how she says that they slither. Couldn't they have just gone with luck? I think slither sounds more evil, you know, and they're meant to be the big bad guys. So I think I like slither. It sounds more menacing, you know. How did he get the sword of the Creator?
According to legend, the goddess gifted him the sword to fight against the evil gods.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu, but he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you, and I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess.
Aren't they the people of Xanadu?
She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive?
Rhea?
Could be. She was talking about what happened in Xanadu as if she was there herself. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I long to see.
What sight is that?
I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Brigid, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Almyra, or countries even farther east there, too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the sight I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away. But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Geralt, and the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies, and the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my blood? They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Mercedes.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
This is for Fodlan's future.
We've really taken on something big. I wonder if our names will go down in history.
My heroic name, passed down to future generations? A worthy cause indeed.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war, but we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.